Ukrainian weapon that shoot with the laser and burn all stuff inside drone.
One FPV come for our boat. We hear it. We take this weapon to FPV, and FPV come down to the river and explode.
I'm here in the southern city of Kherson. The city has one of the most tragic stories of any in Ukraine. It was originally occupied in March 2022. Then, after a long struggle, the Ukrainians managed to liberate the city in November 2022. A lot of people here thought that now the city was free, that would be the end of its suffering, but that hasn't been the case. The front line has moved to just over the Dnieper River, and what that has meant is that Russian positions, really just a few kilometers away from where we're standing now, can shell the city with absolute ease and impunity. Now, originally most of the shelling came from artillery, but I'm here today with a unit of soldiers, and their job is to actually destroy the drones, Shaheds, Mavics, FPVs, that the Russians send over the river. Sometimes they're targeting military positions next to the riverbanks, but many times they will send their explosive payload even further and just drop it on civilian targets. These can just be pensioners who are walking through the streets. They can be shops that people happen to congregate to meet each other and buy supplies. It's been a really, really difficult situation from the city. Before the war, the city probably had around 300,000 people. Now it's less than 100,000. However, the soldiers here say they are determined to continue with their fight to defend their city. Slava Ukraini!
I'm a commander of this squad. Our guys checking our sky to shoot some Shahed or something like this who come to Kherson area. Our squad is, this is driver, his name Kalivan. Also he worked with this weapon. This weapon is killing drone, FPV or Mavic, something like this. This is our shoot guy, who shoot with Browning. He can show you how to use, okay? Okay, Анатолич, треба показати, коли він забере. Показати, як стріляє. This is our favorite Browning. This guy shooting maybe not every day, but day, 2 days, and they shoot Shahid. This guy killed Shahid from his automat. Can you можешь сказать, як ти зробив Shahid? He said how he killed Shahid.
For someone you know who watching who doesn't understand a Shahed, what are they and what do they do?
It's a big plan. They have some explorer inside.
Explosive.
We must shut down Shahid before he come to Kherson. Because if we shut down on this area, Shahid can shut on city.
So you can fall down
yes,
the wreckage in a residential area or something like that.
Yeah, we must work very fast because we need to shut down Shahed before he come to Kherson.
Летів Шахід, коротше, була, виходить, повітряна тривога, передали.
It was air alarm, and it was information about shaded under the region. So he come to his position and start to monitor sky. He saw this shaded. It was maybe 100 meters under the land, and he started to shooting. And he shot it from this gun, and shaded was destroyed.
If you know the specific of this weapon, it's AKSU. AKSU is the shitty Soviet like Uzi or something like this, and it's very hard. And he's maybe a very professional guy, a professional shooter. But kill Shahed with this gun is like kill Shahed with the pistol.
This is Browning, it's a 50 cal. That is something you feel that's very like appropriate to have this bigger caliber weapons to shoot down the drones. Is it easy to spot them? Like, how do you even track them? Is it just by your eyes, or do you need to?
No, this guy also have a planchette. He looked up. He looked at top and he saw where is Shahed now. After that, he gives some information to our shooter. Our shooter just hears this and shoot to Shahed, and that's all. It's not hard.
What do you do about the smaller drones?
The
like,
smaller drones?
yeah, though, you know, the FPV Mavic. Do you use same?
This is color one.
Yeah.
These weapons, for example, he see FPV.
Ukrainian weapon that shoot with the laser and burn all stuff inside drone.
A laser?
Laser?
No, not like Star Wars, but магнитные удары.
Yeah, like radio waves. Like
Yes,
yeah. So, okay.
It's
So,
Ukrainian weapon anti-drone gun.
yeah, and it. So, what is your experience with these weapons? Is it very effective?
Yeah, it's very effective
Yeah.
because 1 week ago this guy shoot one FPV. We
FPV with this.
yes FPV.
Wow, that's pretty hard to follow, right?
We stand in front of the river. One FPV come for our boat. We hear it. We take this weapon to FPV, and FPV come down to the river and explode.
You're with these like weapons, you know, now specifically for Kherson, they tell us that the main threat to Kherson is these smaller drones, these drones that drop weapons and stuff like that, opposed to the Shahed, for example. You would say you would be using that way more than you'd be using that, or?
Look, at night we use a big one because it's a big Shahed come to Kherson. In the day,
Yeah.
we use these things because a lot of drones, we don't know what is this drone, our or not our, and we shoot everything.
Right now we're interviewing a Ukrainian Marine infantry unit. They're on rotations from their positions. Often they'll man the front lines by the river, and sometimes they will even cross the river and go over into Russian occupied territories. Now, where we are now is actually, it's a building that was used as a Russian military base when the city was under occupation, and Ukrainians targeted with pinpoint strike that destroyed it. And they think that this is the location that they want to use to just show you a little bit about what happened in the city.
Чому ви сводили наше село?
So she is from Berislav. This is the region of Kherson district, and after the occupation, our guys from military guys come and ask who want to enter to be military, and she thought about this and thought that why not, and come here. She's here.
Do you have a lot of female colleagues? You know, are there infantry women a lot?
Взагалі,
Як сказати? Ну,
Як
ж- ну,
взагалі,
нас
як
одна,
бути
я
жінкою?
одна, я одна.
she is alone in her
І
unit.
30 хлопців, я одна.
She's only one woman and 30 men. These guys develop in crossing through the banks. They also evacuate people from the left bank, civil people, militaries. They are called drivers. They aim to evacuate people from the left bank and to put militaries, guys, soldiers to the left bank. Also, they are from the city Oleshki. This is the city from the left bank, close to Kherson, through the Antonievsky Bridge. So these guys protect the land and try to do everything they can according to their aims. So their aims is driving, crossing on the boats with the people all the time.
Ці реби, радари, ми дивимося, коли вони є, там, коли їх немає, і стараємося там на
Main mission is crossing the river. This process to describe is very difficult. From our bank, they formed the unit. It is in time. You should be all time hurry up. It is very quickly to pack the boat. It's also not only soldiers with guns and any military stuff. It's milling, it's water, this is medicine, some medicines, everything stuff that you need to be, for example, on the left bank for a week. Also, they crossing the river and they have 5, 6 or the more 7 minutes. They have on this time to cross the river. At this time, during the crossing, Russian also hear the boat, motor of the boat. They come up with drones to look, and at this time, while they are crossing, it can be bombs from the drones, shelling, everything else to kill guys. So you should be hurry up to make this process. Then when they go out of the boat on the bank, this is a part of the smallest river, the most smallest part of the river, and you also should be very hurry up to go out from the boat. So also they should provide to be ready for evacuation. Their mission to provide this evacuation, especially when some soldiers get injured or even, and they need extra quick evacuation to save their life, for example. Also, sometimes they can evacuate people from civil people. The main mission of him is providing the process of evacuation and crossing from the left to the right and back.